This conference will now be recorded.
Sorry, Mohammed.
The scope of CTC we are looking at it for the experienced people.
Yes,
2
sorry,
years of
Sri is there.
Loud,
Yes,
to them.
Sri can mute your video, please.
Sorry, Prakash, what are you saying?
Video is there, mute video. So Sri is there.
Okay, they will join already late, Prakash. Okay, now let's start it now. Hi, see that last class we discussed about just only we know what is Pega. What is Pega we discussed, right? That is PRPC, Pega Rules Process Commander. So can anyone please tell me that what we discussed last, what is PRPC? Anyone please? Ishwar, Nagarazu, Muhammad, anyone?
Combination of BPM and BRPC.
It's a combination of BRE and BPM. Okay, what is BRE? What is BPM?
Business rule engine, business process.
Right.
Bit loud, Naras.
Means
Yes. Anyone? Ishwar, Babu, Hari.
Yeah,
Niram.
BRE is business rule execution and BPM is business process management. So that's what the system is, but we're looking for PRPC, Pega process rule commands. So Pega process rule is one of the automated process. So based on the customer request, the Pega itself, it will take the changes to the automated way or without
Okay.
intervention of manual process.
Okay, good, Babu. Thank you. See. So what is Pega? We already told you that is Pega is one of the university name. They release one of the product that's called PRPC, Pega Rules Process Commander. Full form, please note it. So it is means PRPC means is a not a language, is a tool. PRPC, it is a tool. It's not a language. So this tool, how they build, the full form is Pega Rules Process Commander. So they build this tool, again they use two tools. What is that? BRE and BPM. So BRE means Business Rule Engine and BPM means Business Process Management. We can call another name also PR, Pega Rules, or PC, Process Commander. BRE means Business Rule Engine. It is again as a tool only. This tool is built, it is a base tool. It built by the Java. Then question we need to know Java. No, not required. If it's required Java, then why should I come to go for Java only? It's not required. It's a duplicate tool. Then even industry won't allow you. Why should I use duplicates? For buying license also, again, right, we need to put some license also, right? We need to get the license. But we have Java is free, open software. Open source software, right? Free software. No need to spend single rupee also to use Java software. I will go for that. So I'm just giving a proof also for that. So Business Rule Engine is a tool, it has their own language that's called Business Rule Language. A collection of inbuilt business rules. We are calling that Business Rule Engine. And on top of that, they inherited, they created, they generated child tool that is called BPM tool, Business Process Management. It is a tool, again, it is used for to design and make automation business process in any existing and future application. How we can make automatically? So with the help of BRE tool, that's why who is parent? BRE, Business Rule Engine. Business Rule Engine is the parent. From that they inherited the child tool that is called BPM. So the both will be support inheritance concept, father and child relationship. So that's why no need to declare again these rules. I can reuse rules to the inside to make inside BPM tool to make any BPM application or any BPM application to make automation business process. So because already inbuilt rules are available, just you need to call and design the your application inside the BPM platform. This is general internal structure will happen. So finally, Pega tool will support inheritance concept. Inheritance concept is nothing but reusability, means father and child relationship. Whatever father will have the behaviors and properties, everything automatically will come child, no need to declare because they have a good relation, they have relationship. So that's why this structure we can call is a combination of BRE BPM. We are calling the Pega tool. This is the theoretical structure. Theoretical. I can show you practical also directly. I can show you that how we can say it is a combination of this and this. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that. So I'll show the direct to practice. See, this is theoretical definition level. So if you show the practical, then only we can believe that. Otherwise, simple is saying is theoretical. No. Right? Please note it. I'll show the practical. Next. So what is PRPC? No. What is BPM? What is BRE? Good. So Pega is a BPM tool. Okay. Because if you go for BPM, if you go for any your interview, they will ask you a question. What is Pega is fine, PRPC, they will ask a fine. First, you by saying their project, they will ask you a question. So the same project I can develop by the Java also, .NET also, some other languages, tools are there. I can develop everything. Why should I go for the Pega? Is a Pega you are not a free software? It is a licensed product. We have
Your voice is not audible, sir. Oh, your voice is not audible.
then it is disconnected. I'm coming back. So the first question they will ask you, why? Are you able to hear everyone? Babu, everyone, you are able to hear, right? Yeah. So they will ask you, so why should you use Pega? So using of Java, I think you know everyone knows this is a standard statement. I can do everything. And this to whatever you have the requirement, any requirement by Java, we can do. That's why we can say Java is the number one language for this. No doubt. The standard statement everybody know. Why should I go for Pega? This question. Okay, coming to before going to this discussing of answer, I will tell you one thing. In this street, I have one question for you. First of all, you started some business. Okay, some business. So the business, what you are expecting? Please mute us. From the business, what you are expecting?
Profit.
Hmm?
Profit.
Is someone
Money. Profit.
profit? So your good name, Apple. I'm just saying that. What is your name?
So my name is Shrikant.
Zero. So, so if you start any business from anyone, mainly three is very important here. One is how to get more profit within the less time. How to give the quality product to the customer within the less time. How to give the good service to the customer. The main three goals is very important to success any business. A small business or big business, whatever. So first one is how to get more profit. Time is very important here. Within the less time, how to give the quality, not only profit, very important. Quality, how to give a good quality product to the customers within the less time, how to give a good service to the customer. The three is very important. Any area, any industry, no doubt on that. Is common challenges. This common challenges points. We are happy using of Java, no doubt on that. But nowadays, you know how very fast, right? There are a lot of business, lot of competitions will be there. When you go for delay, that's it. Others will be catch your business, they will get more profit. So what I have to do, as much as possible, we need to go further in the public, in the market. That's very important. In our IT sector is facing this issue. Before BPM industry is facing issues actually. So we are giving quality, no doubt on that, but time is very important here. We are getting profit also, time is very important here. Using of Java, whatever, so it is taking time. Is there any option to reduce the time, save the time? Then IT people started to research and did some analysis. They find if you go for BPM tool, so we will easily achieve the main three goals. Okay, BPM is business process management, but industry BPM tools is not only one. Number of BPM tools introduced as of now. There are a number of BPM tools will be there. Any idea? Pega, APPIAN, IBM BPM, yeah, yes. SALESFORCE, TIBCO. Next, Oracle BPM. I think Ishwar, you know, right? Oracle BPM. Backend. So like
Yes.
SAP, there are a number of BPM tools are there in industry. This is not only one. In the BPM industry, there are a number of BPM tools, but they are like mainly will top in that. There are other also will be there, but mainly the tops actually. In BPM industry, who is number one? Pega. Oh, as you're saying that if you use BPM tool, I'm going to getting off good profit within the less time, and I'm giving quality to the customer within the less time, and I'm giving good service to the customer. The three are easily are getting using of any BPM tool. Again, why you are saying that it is number one? What about others? Good. Others same category question. Correct. In the class, there's any class, if you take the 60 students, it will be same category people, same category student. But if I ask anyone who is the class first, we can tell all the 60 members only one. Why? We have special features will be there, same class, same category, but again we'll select what are the special features are there about marks, behavior, attitude. These all will consider. Then we can say is one, number one, is number two, is number three, is number four. You can give them some ranks. The same level here also. Why should not consider here who is number there? Number of tools are in industry, because when I found one BPM tool, then other people will see that, oh, we have good business will be there. I can introduce my own BPM tool with some different name. Or should I? I'll catch the business. So they introduced like that. There are number of people introduced. But in all the comparing all this, who is number one? Definitely competitions will be there. So this Pega is number one. How? How you said that? It is the number one. So first main is the three comments will be there for everywhere. Using also because all the BPM tools, by using of any BPM tool, I can get the quality to the customer. So I can get the more profit within the less time. I can give the quality product to the customer within the less time. I can give the good search to the customer. Three is main. But here mainly is organizations are happy and customers are happy. But in the middle, there is not only two people. The number of people should be in the middle to making a product from starting to end. The number of people are introduced here. If I'm making only few people satisfaction, then I won't be in the number one position. Example, when I have business, that business should be reached to everyone. Then only I will be in the number one position because I can get more profit. Example, you can take your Geo. You know that it's not only particular category people didn't release, it's given to everyone. So that's why he's getting more profit. Like that, maybe it should be reached to everyone, should be satisfy everyone. So if you compare to that, the Pega will have number of special features are available. There is number two is APPIAN. You can call APPIAN, you can call APPIAN, whatever you pronunciation. So the second, our competitor APPIAN or IBM BPM. This second position or this is the third positions. Okay. Remaining whatever you know what are the positions. Our competitor main here APPIAN and IBM BPM. We can call other one more name IBM BPM Lombardi IBM Lombardi BPM tool. You can call another name also. So finally, this is main our target. So what should I go for number one only? Why should I go for others? Right? Okay. What are the other special features are available? The three is what you're saying is common. One is for getting of more profit the less time. Apart from that, who is there? Number of people should be there and just to make a product from starting to end. It's not only technical people will be there, and BS is there, and they're like developers will be there, testers will be there, administrators will be there. Number of and users will be there. It's not only if you think only about organization and clients. What about between the number of people who are going to use your application? For everyone should be happy. So what I can do the best for them. So we'll discuss one by one. Okay. First, coming to point technical level. Technical, right? So that's fine because organization happy, clients are happy. What about others? One by one we'll discuss. What are the special features that are available? How you said is the number one tool in the BPM industry. First, number one, Pega. Pega, it will be supporting any operating system, any database. No doubt there is specific operating system, specific database. It will support any operating system. It will support any database. That's why we can say it is a independent platform tool. Independent platform tool. So it will support any operating system. It will support any database. No specific. I'm ready for that anything. Okay. Next. Pega tool will support to design any domain. There is only that few of the tools will be introduced only for a specific domain, banking domain. For example, blockchain only for the banking domains. So there are some other tools will be the one for the reports. But for Pega, it will be ready to design. It will be ready to design any domain application. What are the domains of the industry? It will support to design any domain applications, means banking domain, insurance domain, healthcare domain, telecom domain, automation domain, manufacture domain, education domain, government sector, it will be there. Anything, I'm ready for that. I will support any domain. It's not only for specific domain. Okay, good. Third point. It will be ready to design any type of application. What do you mean? Again, so it will design, same thing. It will design any type of application. Any application. What do you mean any applications? I think you are using desktop application, local application, right? Standalone application, you can call any name, or web application, enterprise application, and mobile application, and tablet application. I'm ready. Any application to design. It's not only for specific, only for the local application or web application or mobile application. Any application I can support it to design. So there is no specific. So Pega tool will be ready to design any domain application, and it will be ready to design any type of application. Okay, any type of application I can design it. Okay, next. Okay, generally whatever any application, whatever this is a standalone application or web application. What do you mean web application? I can log in from anywhere. I can use anywhere. Example, your Gmail. Example, your banking application. Whatever, Facebook. I can use from anywhere. That is web application. Desktop, local application. Only my system. In my system that I can use. Correct? Only in my system. What are it? That's called desktop application. The local application. Web application means what are you using regularly, all the things it will come. I can use from anywhere without install in my system. I can use it. For local application, you have to install it in your system, then only I can use it. But other things you don't need to install. Directly I can use it. It's called web applications. Mobile application, you know what is that? Tablet based, same thing. We have the web application, I can convert as mobile, and tablet, whatever you can convert it. Okay. But any application, mainly any kind of application will have three parts will be there. Application will have their three parts mainly, or I can say there is a three-tier structure. Okay, for every application, is any kind of application will have three parts. Industry is not on any area. It is a common logic. In industry, whatever you have the applications, they have three parts. Main parts are three. We can call it is a three-tier structure. It is a three-tier structure. That is presentation layer, business logic layer, database layer. For every application, the three main parts. Without any part, there is no application. That is the option. Then why they will introduce is mandatory parts. Am I correct? Is there any application without any part here? Presentation layer means front end, middle, back end. What is purpose of back end, middle, front end? Front end is what? I'm the user. So I want to know that what is going the back end. If we show them middle, this technical terminology, I can't understand. Only the technical people will understand that in the middle layer, it is a heart to application. It will say that what I have to do that for front end, back end. This is a heart, middle layer. That is called business logic layer. Means to write business logic. To write business logic, that's what we can call business logic layer, we can call middle layer. So what we have written here to understand purpose for easily, so we should give the user understandable format they found here, presentation layer or the front end layer, view layer. So we can present easily, then they will understand that. Then whatever you did, this information I want to store them permanently. right? It's not temporarily. Future banking accounts, whatever it is, the transaction, I want to maintain that. Talk about regularly because we know well about banking system, because we are regularly how some account will be there, that how we have to use, how the functionality working. We have some idea, so we can talk about that. Otherwise, some any other application you can take it. So I want to store the backend. So 3 is mandatory to store the application information, application data, and the permanently we need database layer. So 3 is very important here. There is no doubt on that. I'm talking about core application. It's a single application, whole application, core application. This application maybe will be different some other applications. That's called integration part. We'll talk. I'm just talking only core application. This is not Pega. I'm just in the general structure. It's not only Pega. It's general common structure in any area, any application will have this presentation of business logical database there. Okay. So now to design. So generally for to design, what is there inside the database layer to store the data? We need some tables. Table maybe will contain the columns. To storing the data, we have to know how we can create the tables, how we can add the columns. We should know some database languages, some query languages. But I'm coming to point. If you wanted to know this, this is a standard statement. Without knowing, I'm not saying that without writing of coding language, sir. I'm just saying that without knowing any backend languages, without knowing any backend languages, I will design whatever you can say, design, develop. So Pega terminals you can use design instead of the develop. So we should have some our own language, right? If you use the same mode, then what is difference between Pega and other languages? So we'll design the best database layer for your application. How? You're saying that no coding, even without knowing any database languages, you're going to designing up the best database layer structure for your application. How? I already told you that. We have ready-made rules are there inside the business rule engine, right? We have ready-made rules or inbuilt rules or product rules. We can use any terminology. Okay, a collection of standard or inbuilt or predefined or product rules. So we have ready-made rules are there. By using of those rules, I'm going to design the best database layer structure for our application. What are their rules? That we'll talk to later now. The same coming to point, business logic layer. So how will design, how will write the business logic here? We can have some middle languages, right? What are their middle layer languages? Java, .NET, C++, different languages will be there. Even we have only concentrate. Now I'm thinking about Oracle BPM tool only for the backend purpose. Without writing coding also I can do that, but it's only for the backend. Okay, SAP, that's called middle layer only. So either we have tools that will be there, even TIPCO also, we can do that. So only middle layer, but without writing off, I'm just telling again the Pega we are coming that without knowing any coding languages, I will design the best. I will design the best database, the best business logic layer. I will design the best business logic layer structure for your application by using a Pega tool. How? For that we have ready-made business rules are available inside the Pega tool. Then presentation layer, front end. We have to know some front end languages if we want design presentation layer. That is HTML, the base language industry when they found that HTML languages. Industry there are number of JavaScript, JSP, .NET, Angular, Portlet, the number of things will be there. But now coming to Pega, without knowing any front-end languages, I will design the best presentation layer with good style sheets, with a good format for your application. So finally, what I'm saying to develop your 3 parts, 3 layers whole application, core application, I'm going to using here 0% code. Right? I'm using 0% coding here. Generally, if you want to develop the application, what is source? Coding. But here, no coding. Then what is the source? Rules. What rules? Business rules. We have already inbuilt business rules are there. We can use it business rules here. So, for the main point here, no coding here. No coding. 0% is coding here. Then, so it means that no coding means quick development. It's a quick development. No time. So we can easily quick development. Quick point. We have quick development. Okay. Next, how we can do quick development? Using parallel development. Means you all are going to work in the single application. So these are three-day structure. So generally, not only Pega, in industry they're following three-day structure. Means three parts, they divide separately. There isn't any combined. Why? Because if you combine, so for example, presentation layer, business logic is combined. When I'm doing any changes here, it will impact presentation layer. If you do changes, maybe it will impact in the business logic existing functionality. So what I can do for avoiding this, the divided parts, no dependency. Then if you do changes, it won't be impact here anyway. So even I can do the parallel development, no impact any other changes here, only we can check it at the business logic layer. So by using of this is structure, we can call, before we can call tightly coupled structure, means combined. Now it is a loosely coupled structure. It's not only just common I'm talking you, it is a every application right now industry, it is a loosely coupled structure, means every three layers will be divided separately, then there is no dependency, so we can do changes to what impact other layers also. This kind of structure you can call loosely coupled structure. Loosely coupled structure. Because of this, I can do parallel development, I can finish quick development. Okay, fine. This is single application, but industry as of now, every application will be depends on other application. No doubt that. Am I correct? Is there any without dependency? Is there any application is available in industry? Check it. You are regularly using Gmail, Facebook, Twitter, different applications will be there. Otherwise, regularly you are using. If you want book the any Amazon any product, or you want book the any tickets also, is bus or flight, whatever, definitely that travel domain application will be depends on other side. It is taking service from other application. What is that? If you want to payment service, where we can get it? To the banking domain, banking application. So travel domain is connecting banking domain application. So it is taking service from the banking domain. So like this, Gmail will be connecting Facebook's automatically, Twitter, everything, LinkedIn. So final industry, even banking application will be connected against CIBIL application. CIBIL, you want to check about the CIBIL score. So there are different, every application will be different some other application. Why? It is taking some services from other application. So this how they're connecting to different applications, to different domain applications. What are finally to different applications? Because I need to get some services. Either we are taking services from the other application, or we are providing services, consuming or providing services. Whether any direction. How? Industry, that's this concept we can call integration feature. How we can achieve integration feature? By using of web services. Right? By using of web services. Means SOAP and REST. If you use SOAP and REST, you need to write lots of custom code. But coming to point, integration feature. Without writing off single percentage custom code. I'm just telling again, without writing off single percentage custom code, single percentage custom code, just doing off small configuration, just doing a small configuration, I can connect any external application. That application will be developed by any software, is like Java, .NET, I don't know, some any software. I'm ready to connect it. How? For that we have inbuilt integration rules are available inside the Pega product. Using those integration rules, I can connect any external application easily, just doing a small configuration. Because of this, one of the great feature, that's why I'm in the #1 position. I'm just in one of the reason, the number of reason. So because if you go for APPIAN, BPM, we need to write some custom code there. We need to write some custom code. But now for us, no need to write any custom code. Even for integration feature also, no coding, it will support easily. Okay. So it means that this application depends on some other applications. So example, travel domain. Example, Amazon. Example, Flipkart. Example, Gmail. Anything, every application, banking domain, if you can take it, civil application or stock market application, everything will be dependent some other application that I can do that easily. This only we are talking about to develop a single application and to develop to other applications. Okay, to develop a single application or multiple applications. Fine. I'm not using coding here, 0% coding. Okay. But this only development is also development point of view, no coding. We are very happy on that. That is we want, right? As we developers, we are expecting here to develop a single application, to develop multiple applications also. I'm very happy that there is no coding. Okay. 0% coding. But is there any issues? Very important. When I'm developing up, definitely you are not like a system, right? You are the human. Definitely we can do mistakes. No doubt on that. If it's done by the system, then definitely it won't be there any errors, any syntax, whatever. When I'm going to developing of application, definitely there we can find the issues. How we can trace issues, how we can trace the issues, how we can find the issues. Maybe your application facing issues, kind of performance issues. There are two types of issues will be there, right? One is performance issues, means when you're running, executing application or executing of any functionality inside your application. For example, banking domain, I want apply account, new account from any bank. We can apply through the online, open the form, submit the form, write the request, submit it. This is general functionality. Maybe for doing of this functionality is taking time. So it's a performance issue. Okay, this one kind of issues. There's one more issue will be there. What is that? When I'm going to developing of application, this is called design issues. There are two types of this issue in industry. Design issues will be there, performance issues will be there. But any whatever finally there's an issue will be there. How we can trace it? Generally, what you'll do? You'll do debugging manually. So we'll do the manual debugging for every application. We can check it step by step, line by line. We'll find where exactly which line the problem is coming. But I'm not doing here. Inside my Pega tool, we have 3 persons are there because we have 3 pods. For 3 rooms are there in our Pega application. We have 3 rooms. One is the presentation layer, business logic layer, database layer. For every room, I can give a security watchman. Security guard, I given that. They will take care. It means that we have either any persons, either any issues, they will find out easily. So we have next feature 7. I'm just telling everything features names as of now. These are the I'm going to show you practically in next 40 days. There are total nearly 25 features will be there. I will tell you that these are all the features I'm going to show you. These are 40 days course is meant that all the features I'm going to tell you. This is a practical and theoretical. Okay, so note it every point. I can show the practical. Then only we have to believe the trust it. Otherwise, simply saying that theoretical feature, if you say that also in a client, they won't believe you. Then see, when I'm going to buying of when I'm going to getting of any new project, I can say that Pega is the best and tell all the features by using of PPT. Then he won't believe you. What he can do, he's just giving of some requirement like a POC. You can call POC. So you can give some small requirement. Please develop this requirement by using a Pega to show me all the features quickly. So this is called quick application. Demo application. He will create and he'll show that. Then only he will believe, okay, these all features and whether he's done within the finish very quick time, very short time. So you will believe that. Otherwise, simply if you show on PPT and showing this, he won't believe you, right? Because this that is complete is a business. His profit is very important. Correct. Now, debugging tools. Debugging. Debugging tools. What are they? First, tracer is very important inter point of view level and certification level. CSA tracer, live UI tool, PL performance analyzer and alerts. There are and common clipboard. DYR clipboard. They are the debugging tools. We have debugging tools are there inside the Pega. These are inbuilt tools. If you're installing Pega software, these all are there inside the Pega to login. No need to install externally. If you're installing Pega, means everything is available inside the Pega tool. No need to again install it externally. Everything is there inside the Pega product. So there are debugging tools. What? Tracer. Tracer is one of the debugging tool to trace issues easily. Boss, you don't worry. I can help you to find the issues quickly, but solution you need to provide. I can find out where the problem is coming exactly. So tracer tool I'm just giving for the business logic layer only. Tracer tool is used for to trace the only business logic layer. If you have any issues, we'll find out immediately. Live view tool, if you have any issues in the presentation layer, I can go for the live view tool. I can on it, then he will take care. When I have what about database layer? Database layer, we have any issues. Database, how we can trace the problem issues easily. By you, it will take some time. So, is there any options? The Pega tool is saying that I can help you. There is one of the tool will be this called performance analyzer tool, full form performance analyzer. It is tool is used to trace database layer if you have any issues. Then question, why you given three tools? Give a single tool for to trace the three layers, correct? But it will take time. When I am facing issues, I want to trace the three to check the three parts. It will take time. When I give the 3% for separately, quick response will be there. The quick response will be there, right? So there is 26. We'll see the remaining features and remaining about debugging tools, alerts, and clipboard. I'll discuss tomorrow. Remaining points I'll discuss tomorrow on that. Here the features are there inside the Pega tool. That's why I'm going to use Pega tool. If you have all the points at detailed level, they won't ask in intro point of level second question because you've given the Pega course content completely. Are you getting, guys? Have any questions? I think 7:30. I'll share the recording class to the same Google Drive. You can download it and watch it. If you have any questions, let me know. And again, the same link, same time we have to join tomorrow. Remaining points we'll explain it tomorrow. That's called day one class, and we'll see the tomorrow remaining points. Do you have any questions? Anyone?
Yes, sir. I have
Hello,
a question.
sir.
Yes.
Yeah, hello. Yeah, can I ask you a question, sir?
Yeah,
So,
sure, Mohammed.
Yeah, first about myself, I worked as a CAD designer for 1.5 year, and after that I switched to networking job. So currently I'm a network support engineer at a company called CSS Corp. So I'm thinking to shift my career. So what really wanted to ask you is, given that my experience is not related to developing or IT base, so
Hmm.
uh, what is the CTC I'm looking at if I try to shift my career to Pega? I mean, including this 2 years of experience. I mean, would that be
What is the
counted
total
as,
experience? When you pass out, Mohammed?
sir?
When you pass out, you pass with your
It's
education.
2018, sir.
2018. 3 years will be there. We'll talk it. That one to one we'll discuss. I will plan for you. No issues on that. We have 3 years will be there, right? We'll put in 3 years of Pega experience. No need any other experience. Okay, na?
Okay. Okay, sir.
After
If
3 years, you are working as a Pega developer. We'll prepare like that your resume.
okay, so you'll recreate my profile, sir.
Yeah, we'll change it. That is the we have to do that. Yes.
Okay, sir.
Sir,
So if you keep 3 years experience, then what is the CTC we are looking at around? I mean, just for a rough idea, I'm asking like that.
So get it. Just plan for your coming to. So you're going to for new. Just make it 12 lakhs is enough. As of now, make only 12 lakhs for you.
How much, sir?
12 lakhs. 12 lakhs will
Yeah.
put the expression.
Okay, sir. Okay. And one more thing, sir. I have looked at couple of job listings in Hyderabad. So
Yeah,
many of them are requesting Java developers or maybe some other
not
programming.
required. It's not required. Only
Okay,
Pega.
sir.
If Java is required, then why should I go? Is it Pega is duplicate?
No, no, it's not like that, sir. Because I have seen a trend over there that they are requesting
Oh, in
people
Hyderabad.
who.
No, you know one thing. Number of Pega system is in Hyderabad only. There are
Okay,
number of small startup companies for the Pega for Pega. We have a lot of opportunities there inside the Hyderabad for the Pega.
okay, sir. Okay, thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Sir,
Anyone from anyone? I have one more thing.
ask me.
Sorry.
I see.
Hello.
How much data will support this packet?
Sorry, Ishwar.
Yeah, I mean, how much data it will support?
No, I'm
I
not
mean
getting
to
it.
say like
Sorry, Ishwar. Please speak
one
loud.
terabyte or 2 terabyte. How much data, like 1 terabyte or 2 terabyte? Any figure in that?
How much?
How much data? Like suppose we have a one form, we design one form. Like daily transactions are happening.
Okay, how much will it take to create the form you're talking?
Yeah,
sir, any
not like that.
charges?
Like how data will store in the Pega?
How the data will be stored inside the Pega tool?
Yes, yes.
Using a table, normal how it will be stored. It's a normal application
Okay, good.
only. Using of
Yeah,
tables
table
only.
only.
Using of
I
tables
mean
only.
front and back and everything in Pega only, right? So
What you're
suppose like a
everything is the Pega tool only. Everything back end is there, front end is there, with three things within Pega tool only. There isn't any separate. Three parts will be
correct,
inside the Pega tool.
how
Even
much
intra database
data
also.
will support like 1 terabyte or 2 terabyte or gigabytes, anything?
Based on your
Yeah.
requirement, yeah. See what database you want to use for your application. It was Oracle, SQL, MySQL, DB2. That is based on the requirement. You have to write the request for the Pega system. Then they will give those combo software.
Okay, data
I'll
will
tell
store
you that.
outside only then.
I will tell you Pega internal structure. Still, we will discuss Pega architecture. I will tell you.
Okay.
Pega architecture. You're talking about Pega architecture. That is database. The Pega tool is our external. You're talking right.
Yes, yeah.
Am I correct, Ishwar? It will be the internal only. But maybe can I connect any external database? Yes, we can. That's why I told you integration. Through the integration, I can connect any external application, any external server, any database, everything I can connect it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Using of Pega, I can do everything Ishwar. Doesn't doubt on that. How the same statement for Java, right? In Pega. Using a Pega, I can do everything. What I have the requirement industry, everything I can do the Pega.
Hmm.
Okay, fine.
Sir,
You have any questions? Noted,
Sir,
yeah.
sir, good morning. This
sir,
is Srikanth.
Yes.
Sir, I have completed my MTech in 2015. After that, I have prepared
We'll
for
first
competitive
we talk
exams.
one to one better instead of okay, na? Because those things we will talk one to one. Okay, how we can prepare resume, how we can put it. These all things we'll talk one to one, not in the class. Better. Okay.
Okay.
Sir,
okay.
after
So,
taking your course, you will be eligible for two exams, right? CSA and CSSA. I mean,
yes, yes.
oh,
Sir, can we get after completion of this certificate? Can we get any internship, sir, in Pega outside?
Yes, after completing all, you have to attend the interviews. Otherwise, they won't call you also in Nagar also.
No, sir. I'm asking about internship.
Interviews?
Internship, sir. Internship like 6 months internship or
Where will you internship here?
no? I'm
no,
asking
he's trying
outside.
to ask. Yeah, he's trying to
No,
ask if there is
internship
a
is not
requirement of.
prepared. Repeat all things. You're not a fresher. Okay, you go for as experienced person. Nagarazu, I told you already planned for you. You can go for that way. It's best for you. Don't think it's internship and
Okay, sir.
freshers. You have a gap will be there. Utilize the time. That is the for investment for you.
Is
Great.
Okay,
there
sir.
As
any,
get the good package from 15 lakhs here. Why should you think it about that way? Again, is giving more for you.
Okay,
Why
sir.
should you think very less for?
is
Sir,
there any
one
valid
small doubt, sir.
certificate?
Hmm.
Sir, the thing is, see, many of us are from multiple different backgrounds.
Bit low, bit
So,
low.
yeah, can you hear me now, sir?
Yeah.
Yeah, since many are from multiple backgrounds, so there'll be a service history in the PF, right? So, how would that? I mean, are you getting my point, sir?
You're talking about your PF.
Yeah, and like every employer might be able to see our service histories, right, in the PF.
Definitely. That we'll talk to. Don't worry. We'll talk to Mohammed. Okay,
Oh,
na? We'll make it. We have things. Okay, na? I'll tell that one to one. We'll do it.
okay, sir.
We'll do it. Okay, na?
Sir, is
We'll
there
do it
any
all.
validity for the
Okay, guys.
certificate?
Now, again, 7:30 class will be there for me. Okay, now
Sir,
we'll meet
one
you
more.
tomorrow. If you have any question, we will discuss tomorrow. Okay?
Okay, sir, one last thing. Where can we connect you apart from here? I mean, do you have any Facebook, Twitter, or any portal where
You
you
can call me,
give
WhatsApp me
out
now.
the?
You have my number, right? You can WhatsApp me always whenever you have any doubts.
Sorry, sir, I do not have your number. Can you please share it?
89.
Just a minute, sir.
Yeah, I
I'll
will
note.
share you the ID, sir,
Oh,
after
Prakash
class.
is there now.
Carry on.
Prakash, you can share
89.
them.
Yeah, I will
89.
share your number. Go ahead, go ahead.
Okay,
Okay.
he will share you. Prakash will share you. Okay, na?
Yeah, I will share it.
Okay, sure. Okay.